Oh yeah. Oh. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So I still feel like getting out and doing some fishing today, but it's a little hot and it's quite a bit windy, so I didn't really feel like going out on the lake. I was taking a hike into this creek that I know of. I'm gonna see if I can't catch some creek chub or rock bass today. We had a bit of flooding this spring out here. We just had a really wet spring. It rained a whole lot. This area got really badly flooded out, like it washed out the roads and everything. So we'll see how bad the creek got changed when I get down here. I know when I came out here a little while ago, me and my son did, the river flow really was different from what it used to be. So I don't know if that's gonna screw up with fishing or not. I know there was not much for fish in the creek at that point in time when we came. So hopefully they'll be back in now. It's been, I don't know, probably a month since the last time I tried looking at this. But we're gonna find out. Alright, if I remember correctly, this water is really cold. Oh God, yeah, that's cold. Oh, oh. Yeah, that'll make your feet go numb quick. All right, there's creek chub number 1. There we go. Nice thing about creek chub is they are kind of dumb fish. So once you find a pool where they're biting at, you can just keep casting into it and keep catching them. I just, as usual, use a little tiny twister. This is on a really small jig, like maybe a 32nd ounce jig. It's a 1-inch twisting tail. These things work great for in these little streams. Let's see how many more I can pull out of this one stretch right here. There we go. There's number 2. And they have a pretty big mouth, so they will hit a bait, you know, that's fairly decent in size compared to themselves. So don't be worried about using that size jig and a 1-inch worm. It's not gonna keep you from being able to hit even the small ones. And they can get pretty big, like up to a foot. Even in here, I'll hit some that'll be close to that today, I think. But they're still fun to catch even when they're small. Let's see if there's something in that little, that pool's not very deep where this is running in there at. You can see real quick. Yeah, that pool's too shallow. This spot's so neat. So while I've been walking down the creek, I came across this little pool off to the side. It is just loaded with tadpoles. There are so many tadpoles in there. It's crazy. Let's see. See them all spring to action when I put my hand in there. There they are. Cool. All right, I was quick enough to grab one of them. Here's the parents of that pool of tadpoles that I found earlier. There we go. That one's a little bit better. There's a little bit better sized creek chub. He hit that like almost as soon as the bait hit the water. Yeah. Oh, come on, guy. Let it go. There we go. Yeah, he's not too bad. Bigger than the last couple. Alright, here we go. Adios. Alright, so I just had to tie a new bait on because I just snagged up. But it's one of the nice things about creek fishing. Like, this is my tackle box for the day. I literally just have a pair of nail clippers to clip my line short after I tie a new bait on, and white twisters on a jig. That's all I need. Man, this is like one of my favorite creeks to fish. I am so glad that the fish are back in it. When we came shortly after the flood and there was no fish, it had me really depressed. I was really worried that we weren't going to be able to fish this creek anymore. But it looks like it's all starting to come back in. The fish are settling back in. I run all along this creek that I fish. When you can get right up along it in the deeper spots, that's where the fish really like to hang out. Every time I move, swarms of crayfish take off all over the place. Holy big pool. This used to never be here. This is interesting. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh. That's a much nicer sized one. Oh, he just popped off right as I got him up here. Ooh. Yeah, that one's much nicer sized. All right, big pool is delivering. There you go, buddy. I just fished this out of there. Do you remember these pens from back in the day? Oh, that's hilarious. Huh. Oh. It was a fawn. Holy crap, that thing scared the crap out of me. Oh, neat. There we go. Oh, sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit you. Oh. This one's a little bit different species. Still a creek chub, but I don't know if you can notice. He's got those horns on his head. Yeah. He's I think they just call him like a horned chub. Alright, well that was pretty fun. Starting to get a little hungry, and I didn't pack myself any lunch. I didn't honestly think I was gonna stay here this long, but I'm glad to see that there's life back in the creek, because earlier this spring when we came that first time, I was really worried at how little activity there was in there, but it seems to have bounced back real well. So I'll definitely be coming back here again. This is one of the kids' favorite places to come fishing, just because they can walk in the water and fish at the same time. And creek chub are just easy to catch, so they have a lot of fun being able to catch a bunch of fish. But I will definitely bring you guys back along the next time when we come, and we'll see you then. Thanks for coming along. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Be sure to click subscribe so you can see our next adventure.